Welcome to Hollywood Echoes. Today, we're diving into the golden age of Hollywood to uncover the stars who, despite lacking true acting talent, still managed to achieve fame. Some of these names might surprise you. Stick around as we reveal how charisma, looks, and sheer luck sometimes outweighed skill in old Hollywood. Let's get started. George Raft. George Raft's journey in Hollywood began in the dance halls and eventually led him to the gritty world of gangster cinema, where his distinctive style and off-screen charm cemented his status as a memorable star. Originally making his mark as a dancer, Raft effortlessly transitioned into film, frequently portraying cool, streetwise characters whose rugged appeal captivated audiences. His portrayals of gangsters and tough guys became synonymous with a specific era of American cinema, a time when charisma and a cool demeanor often outweighed the need for extensive dramatic range. Although critics sometimes dismissed his acting as limited, focusing on his consistent use of familiar mannerisms and a typecast persona, Raft's magnetic presence ensured that he remained a box office draw. His performances, while occasionally noted for their predictability, resonated with moviegoers who admired his effortless style and the authenticity he brought to every role. Beyond his film career, Raft's influence extended to shaping the archetype of the suave, unflappable anti-hero, and his legacy continues to evoke the spirit of classic Hollywood, where style and personality were as important as the script itself. Tab Hunter. Tab Hunter became a heartthrob icon whose blend of dashing looks and multifaceted talent earned him a revered place in mid-century American cinema and music. Emerging as a leading man with a magnetic screen presence, Hunter's boyish charm and undeniable good looks made him a favorite among young audiences and established him as the quintessential romantic hero. While his career spanned both music and film, his acting was sometimes critiqued for lacking depth, with many commentators noting that his performances adhered to a conventional, surface-level charisma. Nevertheless, Hunter's impact on popular culture was significant. His on-screen persona and off-screen style resonated deeply, influencing fashion trends and the emerging teen idol phenomenon. His work in a variety of film genres showcased a versatility that, despite occasional criticism, won him a loyal following. Hunter's career exemplifies the mid-century ideal of charm and appeal over method acting, and his legacy endures in the nostalgic recollections of a bygone era when Hollywood's leading men were celebrated for their looks, their light-hearted performances, and their ability to capture the hearts of millions through sheer presence and talent. Mamie Van Doren. Mamie Van Doren established herself as one of Hollywood's most enduring symbols of provocative glamour and youthful exuberance. Rising to fame in an era when the boundaries of film were being pushed by bold new images, Van Doren's striking beauty and fearless persona set her apart in a competitive industry. Often cast in B-movies that capitalized on her sultry looks and playful, rebellious image, she became a fixture of popular culture whose appeal lay as much in her audacious style as in her on-screen performances. Critics frequently remarked that while her acting technique might have been limited compared to her more classically trained counterparts, her ability to command attention was undeniable. Van Doren's films, characterized by their risque charm and energetic pace, captured the spirit of a generation eager to break away from tradition. Her legacy is defined not solely by her film roles, but by the cultural impact of her image, a symbol of youthful defiance and the allure of boundary-crossing femininity. Today, Mamie Van Doren remains an iconic figure whose name conjures images of classic Hollywood glamour, intertwined with a daring, unforgettable magnetism. Johnny Weissmuller. Johnny Weissmuller emerged as a celebrated figure whose legacy transcends both the athletic and cinematic worlds. Born with extraordinary swimming talent, he shattered records and won multiple Olympic medals, establishing himself as one of the era's premier athletes. Despite having no formal training in acting, Weissmuller captivated audiences when cast as Tarzan, a role that leveraged his remarkable physicality and natural magnetism. His rugged looks and kinetic energy imbued the jungle hero with a raw authenticity that resonated with viewers worldwide. Although some critics remarked that his dramatic skills were less refined and his performances occasionally one-dimensional, his portrayal of Tarzan set a benchmark for action heroes in early Hollywood. In a career bridging two distinct realms, he proved that sheer determination and natural athleticism could open doors in cinema. Throughout his journey, he continually demonstrated that passion and perseverance might overcome technical limitations. Today, his dual legacy as an Olympic champion and film icon endures, inspiring generations of athletes and movie lovers alike to embrace challenges and redefine what is possible. Jayne Mansfield. Jayne Mansfield remains one of classic Hollywood's most intriguing figures, a glamorous sex symbol whose beauty and bold persona captivated the public's imagination. Rising to fame in the 1950s, Mansfield's career was defined as much by her striking physical appearance as by her daring, unconventional screen presence. Though her acting skills were frequently critiqued for lacking depth, she compensated with an unapologetic charisma and a flair for flamboyance that made her a standout personality on and off the screen. Often featured in sensational headlines, Mansfield's life was a blend of scandal and stardom, and she became emblematic of a Hollywood era fascinated by both glamour and controversy. Her films, though not always lauded for artistic excellence, were popular with audiences who admired her energetic and vivacious style. Despite the criticisms regarding her acting technique, Mansfield's enduring appeal is evident in the way she continues to be celebrated as a cultural icon, a symbol of youthful exuberance and a pioneer in challenging the conventional norms of female stardom. Her legacy, wrapped in both glamour and audacity, still sparks conversation and admiration decades later. Maria Montez. Maria Montez, celebrated for her exotic beauty and magnetic screen presence, became a luminary in Hollywood's adventure films during the 1940s. Born in the Caribbean with a heritage that added an air of mystique to her persona, Montez captured the imagination of audiences with her vibrant energy and striking looks. Cast in a variety of swashbuckling roles, she quickly became synonymous with escapist, colorful cinema that transported viewers to far-off lands filled with intrigue and romance. Despite facing criticism regarding her acting abilities, which some felt were overshadowed by her reliance on charm and physical allure, Montez's films remain beloved for their escapist qualities and visual flair. Her performances often blended athleticism and allure, making her a favorite for roles that demanded both beauty and dynamism. In an era dominated by formulaic productions, Montez stood out as a symbol of exoticism and adventure, leaving behind a legacy that continues to influence the portrayal of spirited, larger-than-life heroines. Today, her work is celebrated as an essential part of classic Hollywood, a testament to the power of charisma and the allure of cinematic fantasy. Victor Mature. Victor Mature, renowned for his striking physique and rugged good looks, carved a niche in Hollywood as the quintessential leading man of epic, historical, and adventure films. With an imposing presence that made him an ideal choice for roles demanding both physicality and a larger-than-life persona, Mature quickly gained fame as a star who could effortlessly command the screen. Despite occasional critiques regarding his acting depth, many noting that his performances sometimes leaned on his visual appeal rather than nuanced characterization, he remained a formidable figure in films that celebrated heroic exploits and grand narratives. His roles in sweeping epics showcased not only his robust stature, but also a magnetic intensity that captured the imagination of audiences. Mature's career, marked by a blend of raw charm and an almost mythic physicality, set a standard for action heroes in an era when Hollywood celebrated grand, heroic storytelling. His enduring influence is seen in the way his image continues to evoke the spirit of classic adventure films, embodying a timeless appeal that transcends the boundaries of genre and era, and inspiring generations with the power of physical presence in cinema. Sonja Henie. Sonja Henie, the Norwegian ice skating sensation, soared to fame not only on the rink, but also on the silver screen. As a multiple-time world champion and Olympic medalist, Henie dazzled audiences with her graceful, innovative routines that redefined the art of ice skating. Transitioning into Hollywood, she brought her unmistakable elegance and athletic precision to film, starring in a series of ice musicals that enchanted viewers worldwide. Despite her undeniable talent on the ice, her ventures into acting were met with mixed reviews. Critics often pointed out that while her skating sequences were mesmerizing, her dramatic delivery sometimes lacked depth. Nonetheless, Henie's star power and unique blend of sport and cinema captivated fans and set a precedent for future athlete-turned-entertainers. Her films, marked by lavish choreography and technical brilliance, continue to evoke nostalgia for an era when glamour and athleticism merged effortlessly. Beyond the glitz of Hollywood, Henie's contributions helped popularize figure skating globally, and her pioneering spirit remains a testament to innovation and versatility in both sports and film. Esther Williams. Esther Williams carved out a niche in Hollywood as the aquatic ballerina, whose career was built on the art of synchronized swimming and dazzling water ballets. A professional swimmer by training, Williams transitioned into film at a time when Hollywood was eager for spectacle, and her grace in the pool quickly became her trademark. Starring in a series of lavish aqua musicals, she enchanted audiences with elaborate, choreographed water sequences that combined athletic precision with artistic expression. Although her acting was sometimes viewed as secondary to her swimming talent, the sheer visual poetry of her performances earned her a devoted following. Williams' films not only showcased the beauty of the human form in motion, but also pushed the technical boundaries of filming water scenes, contributing significantly to cinematic innovation. Critics occasionally noted that her dramatic range was limited and that she relied heavily on her physical appeal, yet her influence on the genre remains indisputable. Today, Esther Williams is remembered as a trailblazer whose career bridged the worlds of competitive sport and Hollywood glamour, inspiring future generations of performers to explore new artistic dimensions. Troy Donahue. Troy Donahue, celebrated for his chiseled features and charismatic screen presence, became a prominent romantic lead in the films of the 1960s and 1970s. With a career that revolved around his striking good looks and an image that appealed deeply to a young, enthusiastic audience, Donahue quickly rose to prominence as a heartthrob whose performances embodied the ideal of masculine charm. Cast primarily in romantic dramas and light-hearted fare, he often portrayed sensitive, attractive characters who navigated the complexities of love and youth. While his acting skills were sometimes seen as conventional or limited in range, frequently drawing critiques that he relied too heavily on his visual appeal, his enduring popularity attested to the power of his screen persona. Donahue's films, marked by their engaging yet predictable narratives, captured the spirit of an era that celebrated both style and the romantic ideals of its time. His legacy continues to be remembered by fans who appreciate the blend of vulnerability and strength he brought to his roles, a testament to an era in Hollywood where star quality was measured as much by image as by performance, and his name endures as a symbol of classic screen romance. And that's a wrap. Hollywood has always been a place where image often mattered more than talent, and these actors proved it. What do you think? Did any of them deserve their fame, or was it all just a Hollywood illusion? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more untold stories from Tinseltown. See you in the next one.